Hello. Hello, hello, hello. 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 Why is it not? Yes? Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. How's it going? I am a bit stressed out, as you could maybe tell by me first forgetting the stream last week. I mean, not really forgetting the stream, but completely losing track of time. Um, and then yesterday I completely forgot that I said I wanted to stream. You still have a sore throat. Okay. Like, slowly, it has been a really long time, right? But yeah, basically, since 2 weeks, I have been doing convention preparations. And I guess I hit my limit last week, slowly but surely. Then during the convention, basically, every time people passed by the booth, I came alive and I was like friendly and awake and social. And as soon as no one was around, I just sat down and had like. I was basically undead for that entire weekend. And then, basically yesterday, I was a corpse. um, I was actually doing fine. I even, I slept in a little longer, but I even, sat in home office and worked. And then my disastrous experience with my UPS package continued, and that little bit of stress completely put me out of commission. Viral infections like that can't last this long. Interesting. And a bit scary. I hope you get well soon. But yeah, before I start drawing or recapping the convention, I want to tell you about the disaster I have with my charms delivery. Last week, the manufacturer finished the charms, and I paid together with other artists because it's a really big order. Like, that package is worth a lot of money. Like, the price is not in the hundreds anymore. Barely, but it's like expensive. And I and other artists together paid for express 24-hour delivery from Spain. And when I got the mail that it's like on its way, UPS told me that it would be here on Friday, which made me really, really happy because I did not expect it to arrive before the RPV, I guess, the roleplay convention. And I thought, yay, I can prepare some charms and see if people want them. Like, I was really hyped that I was able to get it. So the entire Friday I sat there and looked at the tracking. And I noticed that according to UPS's own tracking, it was still sitting in Spain. And I asked other artists, and they said that that doesn't have to mean anything. It could well be that UPS just did not update the tracking for some reason, like it's a system error, and the charms could arrive. But I was trapped in my apartment for that entire day, which was double shitty because I wanted to do a letter vote for the European elections. Like, I don't know if you know, but in Germany you can basically just do vote by letter, but instead of actually sending the letter, you can go to the office for the letter election. You get the papers, you fill them out, and you basically just hand them in then and there. So it's basically just like an earlier vote. I wanted to do that so I wouldn't have to get up early on Sunday when I have a convention to go to my local bureau and vote there. But I couldn't do that because I was waiting for that damn UPS package. And from that point on, that package is a stress factor for me because, like I said, it's a collective order from, like, it's not only my stuff, it's also for other artists. And it's really important that it gets to me safely. And I paid a lot of money for, like, express delivery from Spain. So, yeah, it did not arrive on Friday, spoiler. Which was, by the way, it was a double stress factor because we went to the location of the convention to set up our booth that time. And that got delayed because of this package. Like, if I would have arrived there in time, we would have been finished by, like, 10:30 p.m. But because we went there later, because I waited for the package until the last minute it could get delivered to me, because UPS delivers until 7 p.m. We arrived later, and then, like, in a domino factor, I arrived home on Friday at midnight, basically, and we still, like, printed some stickers, and from then on, my exhaustion level just grew. But then, you know, UPS updated it and was like, okay, we can deliver it on Monday. And I was like, great. It sucks that I need to get up on Monday because I really would have liked to slept in more because I was really exhausted. But I was like, okay, fine. I'll just, you know, get up. I work a bit from home. It's fine. I'm exhausted, but I can do some work. Then I get the package and then I can, like, rest for the rest of the day. And then around 11, I get the mail that it cannot be delivered because allegedly not the address is wrong, but the name is supposed to be wrong. And I don't know what that means because my full name was correctly written on the address. Just twice. Like it was... I mean, it's not Katta Draws, it's my legal name, but it was basically like Katta Draws, street number, postal code, city. And as far as I am concerned, that is the correct address. Like, even if my name is doubled on the address, it shouldn't be a problem. Because as long as a street and a postal code and a name is written there, it should be fine. So it has to be a system error on UPS's side, because I also gave my manufacturer the right address, and she put in the right address. No idea what happened there, but basically all of a sudden I get an update and an email, it cannot be delivered, and my stress level immediately goes back to where it was Friday. And that killed me for the rest of the day, because it just stresses me out so much. And then I was like, okay, it's not the right name. Please update your information. And I was like, I cannot update my information. That is the right information. That's the right address. So instead I decided to send it to a near UPS access point, a station where I can go and pick that package up. Because in my logic, if I do it in the middle of the day, the driver, like the delivery guy, can just, you know, put it there. But then apparently the package never left Düsseldorf, which is not my city. It's just the next city that basically has a collective UPS point or something. And then I get this morning a mail that says, yes, we accept your request to have it delivered to an access point. And it was like 8 a.m. So I thought, surely I would get this extremely expensive, extremely important package today. Because I paid for express delivery. So, yeah, but, like, logically, even a normal package would have been sent with any other delivery service in the morning. And they never updated the estimated delivery date, and they never updated the status from that on again. So today I spent my day worrying again about that package, and we even, like, we tried to reach customer support, which nowadays is a really futile effort because you talk to robots and AI voices most of the process. Like, first we needed to harass the chatbot to give us a number to call. Then we needed to harass a voice chatbot to let us speak to a human being. Then we actually reached a person who probably did not know anything that the machine did not know, and assured us it would be delivered to the UPS access point today. And let me check. As far as I can tell, it hasn't updated the delivery again. Yes, it's not out for delivery, and I still don't have a delivery date. And I don't know why that is. Because I paid a lot of money for express delivery from Spain. That manufacturer is placed in Spain. And in my head, this package should have a high priority. It should sit together with other high priority delivery packages and should be sent. But instead, I sit here and worry about it. And usually I am not that sensitive when it comes to stuff like that. I have a high tolerance for mess ups, and my stress levels are usually quite low. But I don't know why this package, just the thought, stresses me out. I guess it's because it's not just my stuff, but it's the stuff of other people, and it's worth a lot of money. Like, I'm not even talking about what we paid for the charms, but also like the value we get back from selling them. When you think about that, that package is worth a lot more money. So I just sit here and I'm like, I want my package, please. And I just hope that it is not lost or anything. Because I looked into the detailed, I looked into the detailed delivery protocol, I guess. And basically, ever since Saturday, the package is sitting in Düsseldorf and not moving out of there for some reason I don't understand. I am kind of scared that my request for getting it sent to a station has not gone through and that they will send it back. Which does not make sense because my tracking says that the request got accepted. But it does not make sense for me that the entire process is so messed up. If it's not lost or damaged or something. And I think I can only have peace in my mind if a package arrives and everything is fine. And until then, this thing just stresses me out. Which is why I forgot to stream yesterday. I mean, to be fair, I was not in any condition to stream, so I would have needed to postpone it anyway. But at least I would have done so earlier and not after the stream would have long ended. So yeah, I'm still exhausted and I have this massive stress factor. But getting to a more positive thing, The convention itself was a great success. It was my best convention. It was even better than Dokumi in a way, because it was only 2 days and it did not have as high investment costs as Dokumi did. The RPV or RPV or roleplayverse convention was in Oberhausen in the Turbinenhalle, which is a concert location usually, and not for conventions. So it does not feel like a usual convention hall. The atmosphere was great. The convention was fun. A lot of customers and visitors of the convention told me that it's great. It's extremely cosplayer friendly. They even invited a lot of cosplayers. And they're really supportive of like the small artists and crafters that they invited. So that was all great. We, the artists, were placed a bit hidden. I mean, like, despite that placement, we were found and we earned, at least for our standards, quite a lot of money, but it was not ideal. But they were extremely open for feedback. There was a fire on Sunday, like in the Star Wars hall. A lamp broke down, and when the impact make sparks of fire. I'm too stressed. I need wait. I can form that sentence. I know how to form that sentence in English. The lamp fell down. It crashed there. The impact makes sparks go out. And the sparks met with some tablecloth. And then a fire happened. The fire alarm got off and we all got evacuated. That was pretty stressful. But there was no panic or anything. People just automatically, calmly left the place. And after an hour, we could go back into the hall. Nothing was, like, stolen from us. Everything was still there. And that was quite eventful. So, overall, I'd say it was really great. And we're going to change location next year, which I think is a great choice because they want to grow more. And maybe they can get a location that offers an easier place to navigate, because even though the Turbinenhalle... Oh, wrestling. Yeah, I can see wrestling happening there. The Turbinenhalle is a nice location, but it's not really, like, easy to navigate there. Es ist sehr verwinkelt. I don't know how to say that in English. Like, it has a lot of tunnels. It's not like a usual big convention hall where you have, like, one giant hall and then you just have multiple big doors that just lead directly into another hall. You have to use a lot of, like, stairs and connecting floors to navigate the building. And that's not ideal for, like, convention navigating, I guess. Okay, let's see. I'll have to get OBS in front. Yeah, like that. And then the chat before that. Yeah, so I had a lot of fun. I sold a lot. And it made my hopes go up for Dokumi, because that wasn't even my core demographic, right? It was like role players, LARPers, people who are into medieval stuff. Like people like that, and not anime manga fans. Some were there. And especially my Delicious in Dungeon stickers and buttons got a lot of comments. Which I knew, that's why I finished them desperately before that convention. I need to make the canvas bigger. There we go. But I still sold a lot. No. I really need to rearrange those hotkeys. But even though it was not my core demographic, I sold a lot. So I think if I have a few more products, and especially if I have the charms on Dokumi and our booth looks great, it could be such a big step up from last year. And that's where my hopes are. Today I ordered the preview for Heart Liberation. Like, I ordered a preview of a preview. I checked it, I corrected it, and now 20 pieces of Heart Liberation preview booklets are sent to me. Hopefully by next week. Okay, I need a picture of Dedera just so that I... don't mess him up. And probably, if everything goes right, I'll start like a week before Dokumi to upload YouTube videos and YouTube shorts on my German channel. I had to postpone that again and again because I was just so stressed and needed to get things done. But all I have to finish this week is the Sakura Card Captor illustration. Everything else I can print myself. And then I'm not as stressed out because I can finish as much as I can. I don't have any deadlines that I have to meet. So, yep. And a lot of things that I want to finish are chibis like these. So I think it shouldn't be a problem. Ah, it's not really like this. I think I still want him to have roundish eyes in my style. At least that's how I used to draw him. It's really exciting. I still need to finish my workshop plans. I'll do that next week. Next week is workshop week. And I'm more on time than I used to be, like compared to last year. It's not as stressful. And we already have a lot of things prepared. So even if I don't get to finish everything, prospects are good. I wonder if I have anything else to tell you about the roleplayverse convention. Something funny that happened is that a Maciel stopped by and was like really hyped up about the stickers and was like, oh, I'm gonna show these to a friend of mine. He's an even bigger Dungeon Meshi fan. He's gonna want to buy the Zenshi and all stuff like that. And then she posted a story on Instagram and she was like a 100k Instagram cosplayer. And I was like, oh, whoops. I didn't know her. I was just like, oh yeah, that's a great looking cosplayer. But yeah, after Tsukumi, I'll probably go into like a 2-month break. I don't know if I keep streaming. I have to make that dependent on how well it goes, but yeah. In 2 weeks I am going to like enter the hard deadlines for my bachelor thesis. So I probably need to concentrate on that. And after that, I get to reorganize my life a bit. I'm gonna apply for a new job. I'll enter my master's program, which probably will lead to quite a bit of restructuring. But my goal is to basically get to a point where Patreon, YouTube, and art are worth like a 5-hour job per week. And then I'll have a part-time job, like a regular one. And then university is like 1 day a week. And I go through my master's program in like snail speed. And maybe if I keep doing it and Dokumi works really well, art can become like my part-time job, but it's like, as far as I hear from other artists, it's really tough to get there. So I'll have to plan at least with keeping a part-time job like a regular one. Nope. I really don't know how well the Akatsuki Chibis are gonna sell. There's still a lot of Naruto fans out there, and a lot of people are nostalgic for it. They were basically an experiment of mine because, as you can see, they all basically have the same base that I then customize, and I use the symmetry tool to finish a lot of the work. This is basically just an experiment of me, like, okay, when I don't have time to do chibis like the ones I did for the food stickers, but I want to have merge of something, even of my own characters. How good am I in using a base but customizing it to a point where still each chibi has a unique appeal? That's basically the goal of it. And so far, I'm satisfied, but I wouldn't do that for a lot of franchises because I don't know, it's kind of easy and cheap-ish. Customers don't mind, but I mind. But especially when I continue the manga after my bachelor thesis, I need to be able to like have new things and new chibis and new stickers without like slowing down my manga process, so I cannot spend like a week on chibi. You never got to the point where Akatsuki appear. Then you never read or watched beyond the Chunin exams. That's quite a gap. I mean, no judging. I still need to continue Bleach. No, my hope is that because Akatsuki is so iconic that they still sell like butter. But like in general, so selling old stuff is one tactic if you don't like want to go the hype train all the time. This is Didra, he's like one of the... He's like part of the second duo that appears and that gets known. If you read part 1, you should maybe know Itachi and Kisame. Oh, it's a re-eraser. That's why nothing is happening. Whoops. But you have things that used to have a really loyal fan base. Like if you sell stuff like that and people go like, oh, I haven't seen that in such a long time. Same goes with Ranma, with my Ranma picture. A lot of people look at it and are like, oh man, Ranma. So happy to see it. Not a lot of people actually buy it, but a lot of people are really happy to see it. I just need to get to the point where we also buy. Is Didera a gay icon? Kinda. I'd say so. At least in the fandom back then. Like, his entire stick in the fandom used to be that he looks like a girl, haha, and he's very gay, but in a positive way. You know, how fangirls go. Basically, together with Haku, dude looks like a lady was his theme. Let's say it like that. Okay, I need to get symmetry. She said and messed it up. No. Did not deactivate the symmetry tool. I like how many chibis you can do completely symmetrical though. Like in Akatsuki. Usually I just have to like deactivate it for the hair. Comes to that, Didera is a bit more complex. I think the only time I ever actually watched was on Natural 2. Yeah, but that's not really like you cannot really understand the story based on the RTL2 version of Naruto, sadly. Because it's so, like, not representable of the original story. Let's keep it at that. But with who was he shipped? Oh, he was shipped with a lot of people. He was shipped with Sasori, his former partner. He was shipped with Toby, his current one. He was shipped with Hidan as like a bickering couple. He was shipped with Itachi because he hates Itachi and that writes itself, so he has a dynamic with him. I think that's the most common ones. And of course he was shipped with his OCs, like a lot of OCs. I have a memory where Sakura... Yeah, you mean the one where Sakura confesses to Naruto in a snowy setting and it's like a fake confession because she doesn't really love him. Such an egregious character point. Sakura could have been a okay female protagonist. But Kishi decided that that is not an option. And wrote that scene. I think I want to put his mouth more up than that. Now it looks like his mouth is open. I hate everything. Maybe this is the best I can do. It needs a bit clean up here. I mean, the stickers are not going to be super big. So it doesn't need to be as detailed. But at least, like, some things should be clean. Hello, Lakata. But yeah, I can basically tell you who got shipped with whom most. Deidara was a bit the Akatsuki multi-shipping device. When I look into the fandom now, I see Sakura being shipped with every single one because Sakura is like a blank slate and they just project anything they want onto her. Let's see. Kisame was only shipped with Itachi, if I remember correctly. Kakuzu was shipped exclusively with Hidan. Itachi was shipped with his brother. I heard that happened. He was shipped with Kisame and he was shipped with Deidara. A lot with OCs. Mostly female ones though. If people wanted Itachi to be gay, they shipped him with other Akatsukis. I mean with Shizue I guess, but that doesn't really count because it's not an Akatsuki. I mean Deidara told you Sasori was basically only shipped with Dedera. And he done with Kakuzu. So basically the duo partners are always like a set. That's how it usually went. Like the German Akatsuki parody scene was such a goldmine. I was part of it. It was so funny. I love being part of that. That was a convention. I already talked about it. It was great. It was our best convention yet. It even went better than Dokumi last year. It could have been even better because the artists were placed a bit carelessly, like we were hard to find together with the other crafters. But even for that, it went great. The team was really responsive. Like, the entire organization of the convention was basically great. Convention was really successful, but people really liked it. I didn't see a lot of the convention itself because I was glued to my booth. I was really happy about it. The most downside was that from Friday on, I was so stressed out and exhausted that it showed physically. Like, I had headaches, I felt tired. After a few days, I was sleep deprived the entire time. Saturday was still okay, but on Sunday, like after 3 p.m., you couldn't talk to me. I was handling the sales a bit slowly, and I needed to apologize to people for that. Sakura gets shipped a lot with different characters and with Sasuke. But yeah, back to the convention. And yesterday I was just dead. That's why I missed the stream too. Or I missed to even, like, postpone the stream. Because I was really done. Like, I thought I was getting sick. Oh yeah, and also I had allergies. Like, I have probably a grass allergy. And because I was so exhausted, it got worse. That was pretty bad, if I'm honest. And, I already described it. I had, like, a lot of stress with the Charms package, which I sent with express delivery. But UPS is a bad delivery service and does not deliver my package. Oh, Naruto with Sasuke is, like, the most popular one, I'd say. I mean, they even kissed canonically. And if you count filler episodes, they kissed twice canonically. It happened twice. I had 2 cents if I have every cent. Which is not a lot. But it's funny, it happened twice. So if you have any questions regarding con business, you can just ask away. Overall, it really hyped me up for Tokumi because if that convention went well and it had only like 10,000 visitors and not my core demographic because it was like roleplay, fantasy, sci-fi focused, and that means Tokumi could go really well. Maybe. Maybe not. It's really hard to estimate that. But Dedera being shipped with everyone and Akatsuki and having a free mouse gives me some... I tell you, Akatsuki is just full with kinky bastards. Think about it. You have Dedera with his free mouse. You have Kakuzu, who basically has tentacles. Hidan is already in canon, like, BDSM coded because he's both sadistic and masochistic, and you can stab him as much as you want and he doesn't die. Sasori is a puppet. Kisame is a shark. Itachi has, like, the ability to have complex illusions constructed. Yep, pain, da. He's like a guy full of piercings. And, strictly speaking, he's a corpse. Oh, man. Yeah. Akatsuki is an interesting group of people. Let's just leave it at that, shall we? Yeah, Kisame is, strictly speaking, a scaly. Like, he's a shark. I guess Conan is kinky if you like paper cuts. I could even give one to Toby, but I'll not. Like, for ears, one's okay, but for nose, it's just yikes. I mean, that's just taste. That's just taste. We shall not blame a fictional character for his life choices in fashion. And body modification. But like I said, strictly speaking, he's a corpse. So, make of that what you will. Setsu is like a monster into plant. That's also pretty kinky. I wonder if that's why the shipping went that hard back in the day. I'll just color pick his skin color now. What about Toby? What's his kink? All I'm gonna say is that the way Toby talks about himself in first person goes into self-infantilization. And that's all I'm gonna say. And also, he has like a split personality thing going on. Like, he acts all innocent and infantilized, but then he's like a calculative bastard behind it. Before we knew it's Obito, like, people thought he's Madara and he's that edgy. Madara is not a kink, but he's like a very specific type of guy. Like, he's an archetype. That's all I'm gonna say. I used to engage on Animex in roleplay forums, and I played a pretty badass Madara. Like, I was in demand. I need to repeat, my character writing was in demand. And I actually only wrote one smutty scene in my life. So I wasn't on demand for sexy stuff, I was in demand just for my character writing itself. It might sound arrogant, but it was the case, and it is the truth. And it was specifically my Madara and my Kakuzu. I'm apparently really good in writing dominating grown men. Make of that what you will. Oh yeah, Orochimaru is also like, yeah. Orochimaru's not only in Boruto, he's like tolerated officially for some fucking reason, which I do not understand. I don't know why. I mean, I guess Naruto is the Hokage and he has his whole like Orochimaru's kind of a Team Rocket of Naruto. He's allowed to exist for some reason for all eternity. But he keeps being evil and he keeps doing stuff and we're like, no, Orochimaru cannot have done this. Like he's under control now, and then they turn around, it's like, oh, Orochimaru did it. He's still evil. Orochimaru is still evil. He like acts a bit restrained, I guess. But he's just Team Rocket. He's just tolerated. He can do whatever he wants. No one stops him. Orochimaru. You want me to check for the terrible package? Terrible package. I got a mail from YouTube that asked me how I like YouTube. Why? What? Oh. What's happening? Okay, YouTube wants to know how I use YouTube. Weird. I think that's why you're saving my data. I didn't get an update. Let's see if the delivery got updated without sending me a mail. Nope. We will send you your package as fast as possible. Liars. They can theoretically deliver it for the next 7 minutes. And this. Please wait for 7 minutes. Yeah, I guess. We could also call the shop again. Yeah, me neither. It's fine. Wasn't he killed and made some grand return with Naruto at some point? Yeah, I think so. We're not incorporate Obito's finish something with Rin and Kakashi? No. No. I think Obito doesn't really like once you know who he is, he's not that kinky anymore. There's no thing I could see that he's doing. And what happens is you think he's killed by Sasuke, and then Orochimaru returns in his fight with Itachi and is like killed off again, but you see that the little snake just went off again. Orochimaru's a hilarious villain. Honestly. The best villain. No, Madara's the best villain even though they ruined him. But he's still badass. Like, he has such vampire lord energy. Did I give the others nose shadow? Yes, I also gave the others a nose. Wait a minute. He gets one. Like, I don't know, in the later volumes, Naruto really lost its greatness, I'd say. Like, it's not bad, it's just not as good as it used to be. But the older I get, the more I can appreciate that it's just, like, a good shonen story. Yeah, Orochimaru being a horrific. Like, he killed the third Hokage. And I think we just kind of forget about that. Like, whoops. Same with Sasuke. Yeah, but for Sasuke, you can at least argue he killed the asshole who kinda claimed the Hokage temporarily, but he never killed, like, a real enacting Hokage. But yeah, same with Sasuke. Being friends with the President of the United States of Konoha helps. Yep. Well, King talk unreactingly reminded me of all the stuff that has spawned within Trigon fandom ever since Dragon Stampede started, and it will only escalate further. Yep. Fandom do fandom things. But that's just normal. Let fangirls and boys have their fun. That's just how it goes. I accepted that a long time ago. Extreme Bash with Wolfwood or Wolf of Olivia, sure, go for it, but Bash and knife stuff, yikes. Yikes. You have to kind of handle it like porn. And not take it too seriously. And don't think that people are actually endorsing the things that they're shipping necessarily. It's difficult. I just dislike when people don't tag their stuff properly so you cannot block it. This is the first time I have been drawing Dedera since forever. Can draw his stupid hair slightly more realistically now. I'll do. More extreme was your orange lips legatus backstory. Oh boy. Nah, I'm completely out of the entire pro and anti-shipper debate. As long as people don't send me stuff, I don't care. Or when people like openly boast about incest ships, that's also a bit icky. It's supposed to be like kept inside of like shipping groups and everything, but I don't care what kind of characters you ship. But just keep it private, please. Or tag it accordingly so I can block it and mute it. I don't know how much the music delays with my voice for the stream, I'm sorry. Had to get out somewhere. Sasuke tried to kill all presidents. Oh yeah, that's true. It was like, but he only tried. He did not manage to, okay? Everything that happens after Pain attacks Konoha is only like half accurately saved in my brain, because after that my interest for the story went down. Which kind of makes sense, because Naruto reached his goal of being respected by the entire village, and after that it only becomes, oh, can we save Sasuke? which I never was really engaged in because I used to hate Sasuke so much. I still think he's kind of stupid. And I still don't like that he does not die. I think the correct shot would have been that Sakura can only save one person, and she saves Naruto. Because duh. And I think that would be a great way to, like, kill him off. Without making it a, oh, Naruto killed Sasuke, like, willingly. I think that would be good character development, but who am I to judge? Maybe that would have been too much of a bummer. Maybe. I would have liked it. I think it would have been consequential. Alligator becomes Knife's lackey. His life was very tough and his backstory was one of the most gruesome manga parallels. I really wonder how close Orange will adapt that moment. Sounds like it's going to get even more interesting. I got so much better in coloring metal. Sentient layers made more stuff click for me. Look how quickly this goes. Woo! Maybe Naruto story gets really wild when I'm thinking about it and it'd be like real life story. Like Pain is just a terrorist that tried to invent nuclear weapons to create world peace. Over Sekoto Kage is just a race to create a ghetto for Uchiha clan. Yup. Like when you think about it, there's some really potent stuff in it. It doesn't always necessarily handles it good. But you know, it knows what it's doing at least. Cannot say that for other series. I think that's a bit too... Yep. Okay. I definitely need to reread Naruto soon-ish. At least the good parts. It's time. Especially for the art. I kind of want to imitate more what Kishimoto does and works. No. Huh? Huh. And I definitely need to read the entirety of MHA again. I want to like read it in full to form my opinion before I might do a podcast about it. I mean, most of anime story are not really concerned about systematic problems. I mean, it kinda like in the beginning it heavily hinted at it being a systematic problem. Like the last time I reread Naruto completely, I noticed how there's like a theme of what happens when you make children to soldiers and stuff like that, and that it's cruel. How war and everything hurts children, and that's kinda a through line again and again. But yeah, it's definitely more focused on the personal problems. Like, Sasuke tries to make it about systematic problems, but he kinda misses the tree of the forest. But like with Pain, Naruto had this entire conversation of how war keeps happening and stuff like that. Oh, my manufacturer wrote me. Yeah, my manufacturer is also like, oh no, why is this happening with a package? Okay. But yeah, I mean, in the end, Naruto is still just a simple shonen story. But I think it does that well. So, like, it never tries to be really more. And it's really effective when it comes to, like, telling the story of a personal drama. Okay, now I'm satisfied. I don't quite like how he looks somehow. I think it's the eyes. Oh, but looks fine. Hmm. Oops. Okay, let's see this. I'm manufacturing charms, acrylic charms, and also I didn't stream last week, so don't worry. I am manufacturing acrylic and wood charms of different motifs I already have as stickers. I ordered them in Spain, and they're somewhere in delivery limbo, which is not great. colors are different. I changed them. I should color pick them and make sure I use the same reds. Mm. I think I'll quickly redo the red and do that. Because if he's the only one with a different red, it's gonna mess up the legend. Okay. Here we go. I like Sasori the best so far, actually, even though he done Stan. I'm not quite satisfied. I think he always looks like a baby as a chibi. With his hair. You can see all of his forehead. Okay, I'll finish Itachi 2. Then we're done for today. Itachi Uchiha. I would like to have a pretty picture of him, please. Okay, back to my own stream, so I see what's happening. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to get the charms. But, you know, you cannot have everything. But yeah. Okay, let's go. Oh, wrong layer. Is he like... Yup. He has really pretty eyes. God damn. Such a diva. Does he have the eyelashes in the manga too? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. He has really pretty eyes. Oh no, I cannot remember him like this, but... I ain't complain. Do I need to draw the manga Kyushu? International shipping is tricky if there's a time limit. At least it's delivery inside the EU. Yeah, I mean, I paid a lot of money for it to get shipped internationally. So there's that. But yeah, I just hope I get a partial refund. And get the package safe and sound. Oh no, it's the other way around. Eh. I mean, it's not only my stuff, it's also the stuff of like, you want the charms for a convention or just for a convention? I'm selling them on Dokumi. So yeah, they will be delivered someday and when you're not home. I scheduled it to be delivered to a pickup, like a UPS access point for that very reason. Because I'm not playing games anymore. I want them to be delivered, I can pick them up, and then I'll have them, hopefully. Please. I just hope the delays are just because of system errors and not because something went wrong and it's damaged or lost or something. Because then I'm upset. Nope. Nope. No package today. Because why should we? It's fine. As long as I get them this week, everything is fine. I mean, the manufacturer answered. They're on it to make sure it gets as fast to me as possible. I think it would be as bad if the communication with the delivery service would be better. I can just accept if something's delayed. I don't stress about that. But not knowing what's going on, no delivery date, nothing, that stresses me the hell out. Look at him! Isn't he pretty? I always think it's so funny when you have like, I mean, I'm straight myself, right? But when you have like straight men who are like, Itachi is such a badass dude, I'm just like, look at his pretty eyelashes. It's like, you think you know, do it like Sasuke, become a terrorist. No, no, we don't. We don't act like the puberty-driven madman. We are civilized. I really like how that one looks. Holy hell. Not a fan of how that Konoha logo is looking though. Whoops. Hello. I'm really satisfied with how this one looks. Nearly makes me forget about my package problems. I think I just need to let it go. Shouldn't let it stress me out that much. I mean, it's just money. What could go wrong? Sorry when I'm so silent. I'm just trying to concentrate a bit. Why do the characters I historically not care about as much turn out better than the ones I cared about? I'm kind of scared about Kakuzu. This bothered me. Hmm. Now I think I overcorrected a bit much. God damn it. I was so satisfied with it, and now I messed it up. Okay. Okay. Since the new Assassin's Creed free to play in Japan, I got interested in it again. I'm not. It's just gameplay-wise, not for me. But great if it caught your interest. I'm like completely out of the loop. I haven't even seen anything about it. Staying out of social media. Too good. The strategy is too effective. Whoops. You play a black person, that's the controversy. They came across a tweet of a dude crying around because of the perfect protagonist's jawline. Ugh. Ah. Ah. I don't like how that reads. Yeah, I think that's better. And that's why I'm only on Twitter to complain about a few unconsequential things or announce something, and then I just go off Twitter again. Way better for my health, I'll tell ya. Oh, Itachi looks really fire. Good job to me. Sometimes you need to compliment yourself. I think I curved it too much. I think that's what's bothering me. Yup. Okay, now the highlights. And then I can look into chat again. Okay. What? Oh, you guys talked a lot while I wasn't talking. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. That's why I stay away from everything that's trendy or new on social media. I just can't take what's discussed. Same. I always try to remind myself I have something better to do than to argue with idiots online. Pretty sure I got brain rot from the Chainsaw Man anime discussion. I feel ya. We finally got a first look at some screenshots of the upcoming Lord of the Rings World Forum anime movie. Oh, haven't seen those yet. Those I'm actually really interested in. Okay, I want Itachi to have lighter skin. It's currently... Yep, that's better. Now I just have to redo the shadows. I don't know it's canon, but for me, Wuchia are vampires, so they need to have lighter skin color. You know, I try to minimize social media right now and concentrate on actually creating cool stuff. Not being trapped in consumption hell. That only took 20 or 30 minutes. He's next. But I'll do him another time. Actually, my Twitter is full with posts about Oshi. There will be a new Ghost in the Shell, but since Satoru's first real life action movie will get a new Blu-ray, and the same for Angel Sick. Oh, that's nice. Concentrate on good news, not on bad news, not like I do. With this goddamn package. Okay, I think I need to take care of my Discord. I have like 10 mentions right now. And we stream for almost 2 hours. I mean, I can like talk for 1 more minute and then we have a 2-hour stream. Thanks for the active chat. I hope I can stream next week on Wednesday. I will not stream tomorrow. Because I streamed today. And I need to recover. I need to finish stuff. Hopefully next week I can draw some Zenless Zone Zero, the new Hoyoverse game, a few chibis from that. And I'll keep you updated via Discord. I'll soon post my table at Dokumi. I want to start posting videos on my German channel again, but yeah, I need to start working on my bachelor thesis. Like, I entered the deadline zone. Ah, sorry guys. And, yep. That's basically it. I'm watching. Oh, 10 seconds and we have for 2 hours. Neatly. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for chatting. Thank you for keeping up with me even though I forget the streams all the time. Have a great week. Take care. And we are streaming for 2 hours now.